I better turn that down. I'm so amped up on caffeine. How you doing, buddy? Give me a moment here. I'll place my headset back up on top of my head and I will speak. If I don't crash into the sun. I had no idea that my camera microphone was actually picking up the music, so good thing you pointed that out to me. I am on the return trip. If I can keep somebody watching, I will keep on traveling. Doing them speed travels though, I'm not doing no up close and personal scans. Yes, sir, I made the destination. Good to see you're still alive after the big one hit down there. We are on the last, well, I already did number 1, so we're on 2 through 9.1, so it's actually like the last 10, which is roughly 350 jumps away from home, so.
Frameshift drive charging.
But it's almost over. Which that's awesome. Super excited about that. Man, I have just got through drinking a Monster Energy drink and eating a lot of chocolate no-bake cookies. And I started onto some coffee with chocolate that the wife made for me. You would think I'm wide awake, but more than likely I'll probably be really sleepy here in a moment. I am a bad caffeine addict from another planet. Alright, alright, alright. So, are you pretty close to getting your jumps done? I imagine you're probably still out there somewhere. Good deal. We're gonna make it back about the same time. Did you run into any systems that maybe I scanned? Probably not, because I haven't made it back to turn them in to get my name on it. So. I'll give you a good view of where I'm at here in just, whoa, if I don't smash into the sun. Alright, yeah, I can do that now. Yeah, I've already routed everything out. Looks good. We'll zoom out here. Because you remember, we were all the way up here. Oh, I went straight up the middle, so yeah. But, yeah, our mission ended right here. And then I had to jump from there to there. And then it was just straight little jumps right down the middle. So yeah, we are getting closer and closer because I'm right here and I just gotta go down here.
Frameshift drive charging.
I still haven't figured out how people stream with copyrighted music and they don't get in trouble for it, but I stream for like 5 minutes and they're like, they give me a little warning and stuff in the videos. So. But see, that's all good though, because I can edit the video and chop that right off the beginning. I think, if I can still remember how to do it. Maybe YouTube will do it for me. Maybe I just need to go buy some of these CDs and just put them on and play them. But before I do any broadcast, I'll say, Today's broadcast is brought to you by, and then whoever the hell the artist is or whatever.
Frameshift drive
Probably
charging.
stand more of a chance of getting sued that way than what I would any other way. Be like Mr. Rogers. Howdy, neighbor. Would you like to be my neighbor? Would you like to listen to some music? Good, neighbor. Something stupid like that, but anyway. I'm starting to look pretty rough, Chuck. I need to actually take a shower and shave. I look like I've been sleeping in my ship.
Fuel scooping.
Just haven't shaved in a few days. I'm starting to look old.
Fuel
Ah,
scoop disengaged.
good deal, good deal. All neutron stars. Man, I ain't got enough hair to be a hippie, but shaggy in the face for sure.
4, 3, 2,
As the Hispanic people call it, pelon, which means bald. And where I'm not bald, I will be soon. You remember the wrestler Bam Bam Bigelow? Kind of look like that in a way. It's like I'm growing a mohawk down the middle, but it's not intentional. It's because it's the only place the hair grows.
fuel scooping. Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift drive
Found out I can do every jump in right about the 45-second mark. So it's about a jump a minute if you wanted to average it out that way. So 350 minutes divided by 60, it's 5 hours and a half. Something there like that, give or take. Almost 6 hours. Because gotta refuel every now and then, so yeah. But see, last time I did this and I let the viewers watch, which only consisted of 2 people, but yeah, I actually made all the jump and I made it like in record time, so I'm trying for something like a repeat of that.
fuel scoop disengaged.
Yeah, you gotta love my successful YouTube
Frameshift
channel.
drive charging.
Love you guys, man. You guys are the only ones that watch. If I hit the lottery, I promise you're gonna get some of that money. It won't be a YouTube lottery, but at least I can say, hey man, this guy, he sort of knows me. Take care of him. And how in the world are you connected to the internet, man? I thought like big Irma destroyed all of Florida down there.
Fuel scoop.
Probably like you're playing from the middle of a boat or something. Either that or you built one hell of a shelter.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
Ah, so I missed you. Good deal. Same here, man. I'm on the East Tennessee. I'm one of them redneck ball-headed hippies.
3, 2, 1.
Bad storm.
Fuel scooping.
Holy shit, 75 objects. Well, y'all know me, I always say I'm not gonna look, but I'm definitely gonna look. That's 75, how can I not look? It's the return trip, we gotta look. And if you hear me barf, it's only because I've drank too much.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
That's good news. Media sort of always blows that stuff out of proportion. So we got gas giant, I don't know what the hell that one is. Boston cream pie. Okay. We got here. Damn, it almost looks like a water world, but I don't think it is. Oh, really? That's cool. Check this one out. Got a ring planted in the loop. It's pretty awesome. Alright, I just being generous. I just want to take a peek.
Frameshift drive charging.
Dude, I've done so many scans. They better be paying me good. I'm probably going to cry whenever I get back and I see that they only pay me like 1,200 credits because I've been lazy. They're gonna be like, sorry man, but you gotta do work if you wanna get paid. I'm like, I gotta get back home. Dude, I totally understand E.T. You know, when E.T. came to Earth and he was like, E.T. phone home. Hell yeah, man. I miss home. I wanna get back too. Me and E.T. gonna hang out, man. Probably once this is done, I may even watch E.T. the movie. I don't even think my little girl's ever seen that, man. She's only 6, so I seriously doubt she's ever seen it. We need to watch that.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
Huh. Dude,
Frameshift
if
drive
ever I'm your
charging.
guide for anything, believe me, you're more lost than what you was. But that's just me. You're actually online getting to watch me stream at my very best time. Because when I've had a lot of caffeine in me and everything, I'm not really 100% disrespectful, but I really speak my mind. So, caffeine's like awesome. Especially caffeine, chocolate, sugar. I've even got stuff to combat it with. Like if I get to feeling too good, I got some Jim Beam.
Fuel scooping.
I've got my tobacco pipe sitting out here. We can puff on that a few times. So I can make this trip go awesome or just the utter shit.
Disengaged.
Either way, it's still going to be awesome.
Charging.
Even if it's shitty, it's still going to be an awesome kind of shitty. I kind of am, man. I got the Jim Beam right here now. I definitely don't want to. It's an apple flavored Jim Beam. It's a cheap version of Crown Royal because I'm not rich. Can't afford the good stuff. We started with the Monster Energy drink and the no bake cookies, and now we're on to the coffee. After the coffee, it's going to be the Jim Beam. After the Jim Beam, it's going to be a trip to the throne, I think. If not, then we had a great journey. I'm just missing Arthur, man. I haven't heard from Arthur. Where the hell is Arthur? And it also feels weird to say Arthur. I always want to call him Arthur. See, I can't even say Arthur now.
Frameshift drive charging.
You two are like my number 1 and number 2. You get to be number 1 today because he's not here. Normally he's number 1 because he's almost always the first person to tune in.
4, 3, 2,
But when I get back in land and get all my credits sorted and equip my ship up properly, I think I'm gonna plunder some bad guys and get paid for doing that. AKA bounty hunting.
fuel scooping.
And then I'm gonna build a badass vulture. And I am just gonna be like the most cruel pirate this game has ever seen. I don't know though, I'm kinda leaning toward a federal assault ship for that too, or a gunship. Something there that normally defends people, that way they don't they see it coming in and they're like, ah, look, it's a good guy. And I'm like, no, I'm a bad guy. I come to blow you up and steal your stuff. But either way, it's going to be a lot of engineering on that ship, whatever ship that I decide to go with.
Fuel scooping.
Love to do it on the cutter, but oh my god, it costs so many credits.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
Well, that's the whole reason, the truth, man. I was sort of, see, all the caffeine hasn't kicked in. I was just kind of still being nice.
Frameshift drive charging.
Blowing them up just for the fun, that would be called poaching. And yes, I will be poaching lots of people. See, it's not poaching as long as you gather their stuff. Because, see, poaching is just like killing them for the fun of it and leaving them. So if I gather their stuff, I would be a hunter. Yeah. See, I wouldn't even be a pirate. I just say I'm a hunter.
Fuel scooping.
Maybe they mistake me for a bounty hunter. Alright, next jump I gotta get some gas.
Drive charging.
See, I didn't put no tags on my video this time. That's how come I've only got you for the viewer. Normally whenever you do your YouTube video, it'll ask if you want to put in tags. Let's put a bunch of stuff in there and like people will start watching.
Fuel scooping.
Oh yeah, I almost forgot I was fixing to just go jumping again. I was fixing to have to get out and push. We don't want to do that. Yeah, give me a second. I'll be right back. I'm going to go ahead and flip on the camera. You may not be able to see things too good. My chairs kind of went flat on me. Let's see. Broadcast settings. Advanced settings. Yeah, let's turn that on. Okay. Alright. Oh, yeah, there I am. Cool. Let me adjust my chair. Oh, shit. Wrong way. Oh. Falling down. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Well, that's the coffee. Good stuff. So we know I'm not lying. There's a Jim Beam. Good stuff. Hopefully YouTube doesn't get me in trouble for advertising that. Anyway. Alright, that's enough gas. We get out of here now. Yeah, there I am. I don't look too shaggy. It grows at a slow rate, but still. Being that I've been working with customer service and sales and purchasing and all that, I guess I need to look a little more professional. I'm even rocking my MTV shirt today. Nobody comes to see me at work or anything, so I don't know why I had to look so professional. Maybe I'll go to work wearing some pajamas tomorrow. Number 2, is it Arthur? Who is it? Who's my second viewer? Had to make sure I don't pick my nose right now. See? Stuck my finger up by my nose, that guy's like, ew, I'm getting the hell out of here. It didn't go in the nose, it was on the outside. See, man, people see a bald-headed dude on here, they're like, That's not titties, that's just a ball head. Kinda looks like a titty. You can squeeze it, it's a little squishy up here.
Fuel scooping disengaged.
It's only cause my brain's turned to mush, but it's alright.
Frameshift drive charging.
My straw stuck to my lip. Oh yeah. Before when times get good, I got one of them too. Yeah. Gotta turn my fan off so I can smoke my pipe though. Check that out, I light the pipe up and boom, people start popping in. They're like, hey, what's he smoking? It's just grass, guys, it's just grass. Yeah, give me a minute, as soon as I get out of... Oh yeah, I'm lined up here. Yeah, we're smoking this stuff today. It's the cheap stuff because I'm out of the good stuff. Oh, excuse me. Alright, must keep the head covered. People think it's boobs. My head looks like boobs. That's awesome. Alright, just a moment. We're almost done. It's sitting pretty bad. It says, almost done. I'm not taking a dump, I promise. Alright. Now, I have one of the most pimped little pipes ever, though. I don't know if you know anything about pipes and pipe tobacco, but this is a meerschaum pipe. Dragon claw holding a Easter egg. Yeah, I'm not pooping this time, that's right. This is just a butane torch, which I really do not recommend using with a really good pipe like this. Unfortunately, I lost my good one. There we go. Alright, and this is a 45 Colt that we just used to kind of tamp it down a little bit. I like a cooler smoke too, but once I switched to eating habanero peppers and all that stuff, these hot ones just right up my alley now. Oh yeah, good stuff. Alright.
Frameshift drive charging.
Very good. Got the bowl of glowing. It's a little bitty coal. Big coal. Oh yeah.
Fuel scooping.
Yep. I feel like Gandalf. Ah,
Fuel scoop disengaged.
too bad I can't cast some kind of damn spell and be back at the base. That'd be friggin' sweet. Oh my god, I have so many jumps before I get back. I wish there was like an instant teleport button. So are you still traveling as we speak right now, or are you just watching the stream, or what's going on there? Everybody's probably wondering why am I not scanning these planets. That's because I'm just trying to get back as fast as I can.
Fuel scooping
Just to make the stream more interesting. I mean, you guys just ask questions, cut jokes on me, talk about my bald head. Literally, I can only grow a mohawk. The rest of my damn head is like bald. See, I'm starting to get really thick right there. So we just keep the head thing on it. That way it looks like it's shaved. It will be shaved after tonight, though. See, as soon as I show my head, it's like boom, I lose a viewer. He's like, oh my god, man, that looks like my butt. Sorry, man. Traveling as we speak. YouTube on iPad and playing on PS4. Hell yeah, man. That's how you do it.
Fuel skipping.
Alright. Now, I'm just going to kind of line this up and I'm going to give everybody a view of where we are. There's only 2 people, but Chuck, you know where we are, so... Shit. Went down the wrong hole. Alright, this is where we are not. So, yeah, here's where we are. So, see that name right there? In big bold? Yeah, way the hell out here. That's where we are. That's right. And now we're going to jump down the system map because I haven't done any exploring here. I show you that, so just in case there's a water world here, you will know where to come. And it looks like it might be Earth-like. I don't know what the heck that is. At this point, I'm just kind of lost on everything.
Frameshift drive
Now, the
charging.
proper thing would have been to go take a look at that and do it. Coffee still tastes good. The Jim Beam's gonna taste better. Wrong. That tasted awful. Woo.
Fuel skipping.
Had to get some of that bad taste out of my mouth. Alright. Back to 3 viewers. Alright.
Charging.
Back to 2 viewers. Gonna take another swig. Whew. Feel like I can blow fire now. So if I'm streaming and my neighbor's playing loud music outside and it comes through my window, which I'm not doing, but YouTube can pick it up, then what?
Fuel skipping disengaged.
See? I'm totally getting...
Frameshift
Wasted.
drive charging.
Yeah. Yeah, I know it's a violation, man, but I'm just giving... Shit, I'm drooling. You should try to drink some Jim Beam. And then drink some like, it's a Frappuccino type thing. You'll start drooling. Oh yeah, my tongue went numb. Now if you drink the Jim... Wow, I can't even talk now. My whole mouth went numb. Maybe I'm making poison. But if you drink the Jim Beam first and then drink the coffee, it tastes really good that way.
Frameshift drive charging.
Tastes like a rotten apple with chocolate coffee. Or bad caramel apple, maybe. I think I just invented a new alcoholic drink. Bad caramel apple. sweet, look at that. We just knocked down another 1,000 light years. That was awesome. See, I didn't even notice it that time. Yeah. That would be Mike's Hard Apple Cider, kind of. Hey, my name's Mike, so it'd be Mike's Hard Apple Caramel. See? I'm gonna have to get my name on that. Alright, the next one. Let's do it. Let's do it. Alright, how many jumps we got? 35 again. It's almost always 35, so if it keeps that trend, it will be a total of 350 jumps. Well, we're knocking them down.
Frameshift drive charging.
We're getting there. We're getting there. My ears are ringing. Anybody know what this thing is? Looks like a kid's toy. It ain't no damn adult toy or anything. See that? It's almost empty. I'm addicted to this stuff. It is tamarindo acidic candy. It's really good. Too dark? Like too dark in my room? What? I need more light? There, a little bit more light. You don't get a whole lot more. The more light I put on, the uglier I get.
Frameshift drive charging.
Oh, but anyway, that's what it is. You see? Can you see that? Let's squeeze some more of the goo out of it. So then, it's good stuff. But if you got a sick stomach, it kind of looks like earwax, but it's good. Arthur, you're here, man. I hope you brought a lot of people with you, man. Trying to make it all the way home. Don't know if it'll happen. It might. But, seems to be last time I did this, I made this many jumps, and it didn't take that long. My two friends are here. The third guy, you can be my friend too. All you gotta do is hit that subscription button. But if you don't hit it, that's still cool. I don't know you, but I'll call you a friend. Check it out, they're like, screw you, I'm leaving. I like that. It's funny. They'll be back. They always do. They'll be back. So, Chuck, are you familiar with the band Disturbed? You gotta be, man. I mean, you look like you speak my language. Lost something important also. Base camp. Yeah. See, I got a really good Disturbed face. Whenever I get angry, I can look like Disturbed. I don't know if I can do that on camera or not. Maybe. I've got a really cool picture on my phone. Oh shit, my wife's got my phone. Sorry. I don't even know why I brought it up then, see? I started a conversation that I'm not going to be able to finish. I had a pepper, and that pepper was probably this long, and it was red. So I stuck it in my mouth, it looked like a big old long tongue. And I just made my face like the devil, and I was like, my face like that, but see, it looked cool. See, caffeine is a good friend of mine. When I got my caffeine, I don't care what I'm talking about or what I'm doing. I hardly ever make any sense. And I confess everything to the world. It is on Facebook though, however, that photo, and everybody's like, "Whoa, you look like the singer from Disturbed," and I was like, "Cool," because I like that guy. He's slightly overweight like I am too. So when I shave my face and all this shit, I got my little. I never shave that anyway.
Fuel disengaged.
So we look a lot alike, me and that guy. Oh yeah, and I gotta shave all this shit. But see, if I keep my head back, it looks like I got a shaved head. Lean forward, it's like, oh, what the hell happened?
Frameshift drive charging.
Anyway. Man, that is good. Unfortunately, it's froze solid.
4, 3, 2.
And on a side note, for anybody that does care, which I doubt anybody does, but my peppers are growing. All the little seeds, they're starting to come up. They look cool. They are stuffed with awesomeness. Yeah. I don't know about stuff with awesomeness, but if my dad was still alive, he would agree with you. He'd say, yeah, he's stuffed, he's full of shit. But yeah.
Fuel disengaged. Frameshift drive charging.
Yeah, my awesomeness is definitely different. Oh, got something to show you guys. It's kind of cool. Make the jump. I'm gonna turn this so you can see it a little bit. You see that pipe? That made my room so much cooler. I have that pipe fitted to the window coming out of the grow tent. Coming out of the grow tent so that it takes the heat that's in the grow tent and pumps it outside instead of pumping it out into the room. So now my room feels nice and cool. 72 degrees here, no longer 93. So that will allow me to make more cool streams. Like the one where I had my little spaceship helmet on the other day, aka paintball mask. Oop, might help if I remember to hit the jump button. Get there a little quicker. Well, we got all kind of shit we can put on our head though. Check this out. I wish they would fix it to where we can use this with this game. Oh, so you did get to see me with the Predlocks. That's pretty cool. There we go. Fix that back. Probably fall and make my damn chocolate go everywhere.
Fuel skipping.
I can put them back on, you know. I can look like I'm from Jamaica if I put them back on. I don't know where the hell I put them at though. Give me a moment. I'm gonna take a look. It's got a lot of cool shit in my room anyway. That's why it's my room. It's got cool shit in it. Hey, you got any Deadpool fans? Anybody like Deadpool? Look inside here. Yeah, I got my hair. Check it out. That's my hair. I had the coolest mom, guys. My mom actually made this for me. Yeah, I'm 38 years old. My mom still treats me like a kid. That's awesome. Deadpool is cool. Yes, he is. Okay, 1 second. Be right back. From Jamaica, man. Lobo, yeah. Ah, come on. How you gonna say Lobo's better? Dude, do you know what you're making me have to do? You're taking away from game time. But I'm gonna show you something. I'm gonna show you something. Where is it? See, while everybody else was saying Deadpool was gonna be a failure, I said, no, it's not. Deadpool's gonna be awesome. You know how awesome it is? Check that out. You see that? There is no flaws in that baby, and I guarantee you it grades way above a 9.6. First appearance. Good stuff, huh? Yeah. See, we got all kind of cool shit. See, another one, check this out. Bam! Certificate of Authenticity signed by Rob Liefeld. But it's alright. Let me get this shit back out of my face because I'm starting to burn up now. Alright. Now I look like I look like an albino Jamaican. Pretty cool.
Frameshift drive charging.
Yeah, there we go. You get to my head, I mean. Yeah. Freaking hot in here. Yeah, there we go. So now I don't feel so ashamed I have hair now. Yeah, man. Crazy voodoo shit, man. Yeah. Alright, gotta adjust the cameraman.
Fuel skipping.
Alright, now we line her back up. Fly under. That ain't nothing sexy to that. It's just all coolness.
Fuel suit disengaged. Frameshift drive charging.
Bam. Gotta find my drink. I couldn't find it there for a minute. I got a Deadpool head back here in the background. I'm sure you guys can see it. It's up above the computer.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah. Got to move my head. I'd be careful broadcasting like this. They might think I'm damn ISIS or Taliban and come knocking on my door or something. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, Bantu or whatever the heck his name is.
Frameshift drive charging.
Yep, yep. Dude. That's now I understand why women are all the time moving their hair out of the damn way. Must be annoying. I have the oddest feeling that like the third person watching this is probably somebody from my work and they're like, hey man, check this out. This is that guy we work with. He's stupid, isn't he? And I'm like, yeah. This is that guy. Yep, I remember those days. Like I said though, the more I do this, I don't care, man. It's life, you know.
Frameshift drive charging.
I go outside every day. I go to the stores every day. I pump gas, not every day, thank God, but people see me every day, so what's the difference, you know? I only got 3 viewers, but even if it was 30,000, it wouldn't make no difference. I'm still me. Me is me, and me is cool. Speaking in third person is awesome. Makes me feel like I'm a caveman. Oh, me like a space travel. Yeah, me too. The only thing I'm not ready to do is like my voice impersonations and everything, and allowing people to see my face while I do those.
Disengaged. Frameshift drive.
What, you look like a monkey or something other, or what? Well, you two are bald. I'm suffering with excessive hair growth. It's alright, man. I went through the same thing when I went through puberty. I was like, what the hell? Smoke some ganja, man. You just make a boat joke, Bobby Boucher.
Fuel scooping.
I can do that guy's voice because it's almost natural. All I gotta do is just like strain to talk. I don't know that movie, that guy's name though. You remember the movie The Water Boy? He's got the like screwed up eye. Now, not that one dude, because he's like in all of them, but not the skinny dude, but the bigger heavy set guy. He was one of the football
Frameshift
people.
drive charging.
Wait a minute. 9:03. I just checking the time. 23 more jobs. Yeah. La la la. Yeah, I don't know his name. Well, who do you want to hear, man? I'll try to do a voice impersonation. I don't give a shit. I gotta get over that. It's just I'm sure my eyes and shit cross and everything whenever I do funny impersonations. You have to become the character. Yeah.
Fuel scoop.
See how my eyes just they kind of jump out of my head? You want to see an instant replay? Watch. We're going to rewind it back like 18 seconds. Become the character. Pretty cool, huh? You want to see an instant replay? We're going to rewind it back like 18 seconds. Become the character. See? 3 times. Dead on it.
Frameshift drive charging.
I hope to God y'all don't think that was a lag loop or something other, because I'm not that accurate, but it's pretty good stuff. Caffeine, man, it helps. Kermit the Frog here. See, I can do Kermit. Didn't even have to change my face at all.
Fuel scooping.
Kermit the Frog here. The weather's looking mighty shitty. I know, you need to tell that to Chuck. I don't know what characters I know. I mean, hell, if I can't do it, I can't do it. I can try. I mean, hell, I don't. See, that's one reason why I don't like to have my face on camera whenever I try it, because, like, if I fail, then I'm like, fuck, I failed, you know, but, yeah, it happens.
Frameshift drive charging.
I have to have my ears clear so I can hear my voice whenever I do it. Okay. What's his name? You remember Corey Haim and Corey Feldman? One of them's still alive and the other one died, right? Which one is still alive? It's Feldman that's still alive, right? Yeah, breaking the law. I can do breaking the law. Breaking the law, breaking the law, breaking the law. Fire! That's pretty good, babies.
Fuel scooping.
So impersonations are why you guys have came. Okay, we can do it.
Fuel scoop
Breaking the law.
disengaged.
Yeah.
Frameshift drive charging.
Well, totally just had a brain fart. I don't even know what I said 15 seconds ago. It's crazy. I should rewind it back and play it. Now Beavis and Butthead, they're like natural, man. They just like come natural. I don't even have to. I think they're part of me. Become the character. I need somebody to join me. I need somebody to be Beavis, because I've got Butthead down pat, man. Butthead is me. All I had to do is just relax. Yeah, we're gonna get there, dude. Yeah. See, Butthead, he's actually like this stoner dude, even though I'm not really a stoner. I just smoke tobacco. But Butthead, he's obviously a stoner, because if you listen to his voice, every time he talks, man, it's like he's stoned. He's like, for example, when he punches Beavis in the face and Beavis starts bleeding and everything, and he puts that paper bag over his head. Beavis is bleeding really bad and the blood's going up in the paper bag and everything, and Beavis is like, no, oh God, no. You know, I had to wrinkle my nose up so I can be Beavis for that. It's becoming the character. Becoming the character, yes. And, Butthead, he's like, that was cool. And so, anyways, so Butthead, he's like calling like 911, and he's like, actually he calls the operator to call 911, and he's like, I need the number for 911. It's pretty cool. I always play the episode back in my head. That's how come it takes me a minute. You'll hear me laugh while I'm trying to do an impersonation, and it's funny because I remember it. My favorite thing, though, is still one of the very first episodes where he's holding a little grasshopper. He's got the little grasshopper like this. Chainsaw's up here like this. And he's like, how do you plead to these crimes? And I don't even think he says guilty or anything. Or, hell, I can't even remember it, man. I've got so much caffeine in me, I can't even remember it right now. But then he laughs and he's like, soft as tweeter. See? Spot on, man. Then there's Beavis and Butthead Do America. Yeah. I remember that Beavis and the old lady. She liked Beavis so much. She's like, did you do well with the slots, young man? Hey, man, this old chick, she's pretty cool. She knows a lot about slots.
Frameshift drive charging.
So, yeah. Alright, y'all can hear my little space kitty outside the door. I can't use Space Kitty because my friend he calls his cat Space Kitty. I did play some Friday the 13th the other day. So happy I didn't stream it. I got so pissed off. Probably would have made for a great stream. Yeah. Space puss. Yeah. Wow, look at that. The graphics are literally jittery. I don't know if you guys see it the same way I see it or not. The graphics are a little bit jittery right there. That's exactly what they did to me, man. I got to be Jason. I killed off everybody, and the last guy, he's like, can't kill me, pulling that shit. And so finally I catch up to him, and I got him up in the air, and I'm fixing to insta-kill him, and it fucking kicks me out of the game. I wish they'd patched that shit. It needs to migrate host whenever that happens. They don't need to end it for the whole lobby. That is BS. It really pisses me off. But there you go. I spoke my 2 cents on it. Somebody actually got to hear it. Yeah. I don't like alcohol, in case you guys are wondering, but I got the Jim Beam. Yeah, we got some more cheap alcohol over here. I got some Samuel Adams. I hate beer. Why the hell have I got Samuel Adams if I hate beer? Alright. I'm gonna have to pay attention to what the hell I'm doing because I noticed I'm really low on gas again. So, like the kids in Fallout, you can't kill so much BS. And yeah, no kidding. Oh shit, we get a little warm. And we didn't get much gas, it sucks. Are you kidding me? I'll have to get it on the next jump. It's alright. No problem, no problem.
Disengaged. Frameshift drive charging.
I don't even know what music's stuck in my head, but it always comes out that way. Maybe it's my own theme song.
4, 3, 2, 1.
And I collect anything that I think is cool, man. I went through the phase of a teenager where I had the little cool cars. Yep. Moved on to Hot Wheels, or I think I started with Hot Wheels first.
Fuel scooping.
Went from that to dragons. So I started collecting dragons. Kind of back on the dragons again now. I got a little bitty dragon over here somewhere.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
Hey, wait a minute. Chuck, you're kind of old like me. Shit, I can't reach it, but I've actually got Gumby's Jeep. I've got Gumby's Jeep, and Pokey. Tell me that's not some old vintage shit. I've got it in here too.
3, 2, 1.
Dungeons and Dragons. I cast magic missile. Your magic missile is deflected amongst your friends. Oh, Mr. Bill. Fire Marshal Bill?
Fuel scoop disengaged.
Oh, dude, man. Too late to do that when my little girl's in bed, but I can certainly pull Mr. Bill off for you. I've even got fire to do it with. We can light my dreads on fire.
Frameshift drive charging.
Silly boy, don't you know you can't play with fire? So there you go, a little bit for you. Couldn't do the voice spot on because I needed to be a little bit more vocal for him.
4, 3, 2, 1.
My chair is squeaky. I need to invest in another chair. I'm gonna get me another one. Just give me time. All I need is time and a few more diamonds.
Fuel scooping.
Now I got a good question for you.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
Put the camera on my computer, go to YouTube where they have music, play music from another YouTube channel. I can still get in trouble, I bet, right? Because then they say not only am I playing copyrighted music, I'm not, excuse me, I'm also playing it from someone else's channel.
Frameshift drive charging.
It's like a double no-no. Your video will never be showed anywhere. I'll tell you a voice I can do. Do you remember Paul Bear from The Undertaker? You know the little fat dude with the little bowl cut haircut or whatever? remember him?
Fuel scooping.
Yeah. I can do that voice pretty well. Remember what he used to say all the time? You know, don't mess with my Undertaker. Don't mess with my Undertaker. That's kind of shitty, but I can't actually remember any things he said other than that.
Frameshift drive charging.
I can cover my face up so I can do one of my favorite voices, but you remember America's Funniest Home Videos? The Jackalope?
3, 2, 1.
Yeah, that one actually got my butt busted when I was a kid. I was doing Jackalope video prank phone calls on people. I'd call them up and I'd say fast as fast can be, you'll never catch me. Hang up. Yeah, I did that one time when my uncle walked in and he caught me doing that.
Fuel scooping.
He made me call the people back, apologize, and then he took me to their damn house and busted my ass in front of them. How wrong is that?
Fuel scoop disengaged.
I mean, what I did not cause anyone any physical pain.
Fuel scooping.
Even thinking about that, my butt cheeks still get warm. I'm like, oh, that sucks. Alright, let's park here for a minute. Alright, we got 11 jumps to knocking down another 1,000 light years. That's pretty good. Alright, alright. Been streaming for an hour and 4 minutes. Not bad, so we've traveled pretty good. Yeah, so we was all the way up here. Now we're here. We're getting close. But each one of these, like this, to this one up here, that's 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000. So yeah, we still got a way to go. Here, let's find out exactly how much we got. That way we know if we're gonna make it or not. If I say we're probably not gonna make it tonight, but we're gonna find out. Uganagi. Uganagi. Holy shit. We got 7.6 thousand. It's possible. We could make it. We could make it. I'm just waiting for some smart ass to come in here and say, oh, I can make that in 10 minutes. I'll be like, yeah, you probably can, but I don't have good shit like you do, so just enjoy what I've got, man. Like crack jokes on my slow ass ship all you want to, but hey, it gets the job done. That's all that matters. My other ears itching. Alright, there we go. I didn't think this through very well. Last time I had this thing on, I was in the woods and I came home covered in ticks. So I probably better get this thing off my head. Bloodsuckers are probably sucking my brain out. I know what I'd like to hear right now. I want to hear the music from Night at the Roxbury. I actually like that movie too. Alright, everybody's favorite bald-headed guy is back. Balding guy. That needs to be my YouTube channel. Balding guy. I'm going bald.
Frameshift drive charging.
Dude, of all the things I've lost, I miss my mind the most. Hell no, I miss my hair the most. Booby head, yeah. See my nipple. Rub it, rub it, rub it. Squeeze it. Yeah. It's confession time. What do I do to annoy people that is funny? Anybody want to know that? See, the only two people that are going to answer me is going to be Chuck and Arthur, because everybody else is ashamed for some reason, but it's okay. It's cool. I understand. It takes time. Took me forever to get my nerve up to be on camera, but it's all right.
Fuel scooping.
Now, if you go into a bathroom stall, and here you will totally enjoy this, man. So please pay attention, because you got the camera. You're gonna be able to see how I do it, and you're gonna be able to hear it really well. So here's what you do. Maybe they are shy. It's okay. It's alright. I'm shy too, man. But you can't see me. Well, you can see me, but you can't get to me. It's not like you're gonna go come out of the camera and like get me or something like that. But it's alright. So, anyways, back to my little story. You go to the bathroom, right? And if you go to the bathroom and you're doing your business, you're trying to be polite. You know, you're not trying to be all loud and sound like you're dropping bricks in the damn thing or something other. But let's say some other asshole is. So he comes in and he just like really drops a nasty one. You know he's gonna be there for a while, is what I'm trying to say. So, you pull one of these dudes, you just kind of sit there and you go, oh yeah. Just keep on doing that for a little bit. And then reach up and grab your cheek like this and say, oh, almost there, almost there. Oh yeah, oh god, I'm done. And then you just leave, because you know he's gonna be there for a while. And he gets a kick out of it, you got a kick doing it. And so long as you get out of the bathroom stall before he does, it's all good, nobody knows, right? At least I haven't been caught at that yet, so. Or was it really that, or was it the real thing? There you go. I got some faces too, check that out. My constipated face when I'm trying to push one out. See, that's why you guys like me. When I get my caffeine, I can tell some fucked up stories. I might have to flag this video as rated R. I don't know how many F-bombs I've dropped and everything else. Hopefully not too many. I try to keep a general public audience, but when I get a lot of caffeine in me, it's just really uncontrollable what's going to come out.
Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift drive charging.
Oh, 8 more jumps and we get to knock down another 1,000.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Yep, somebody hit their shy button and left. It's alright. Check it out. We can go full on Terminator mode too. Or wait a minute, we're gonna go Top Gun mode.
Fuel scooping.
It's alright. Alright, check it out. Top Gun mode. Yeah.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
This actually looks really good like this. I like that. Yeah. Gotta get them in there a little bit better. There we go. Oakley flak jackets. That's what they
Frameshift
are.
drive charging.
Cost a lot of money when you can get pretty much the same damn thing at Walmart for like $3.95. But Oakley's, they got the O on them. No, it's just because I was retarded and I didn't know what the hell I was doing. I should have bought the Walmart shit. It's really not no different. The main difference is if someone shoots a BB at your freaking eye and you're wearing Walmart, you probably lost that eye. And if you're stupid enough to wear a pair of Oakleys and let someone shoot a BB at your face, you probably deserve to lose your eye. So like I said, there's really no difference.
Fuel scooping.
Uh-oh, I offended another Oakley person. He had to leave. That's the cool thing about seeing the head count. I can watch when people leave.
Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift drive charging.
If you're me, pretty likely, man. A lot of people just dislike me around here. I don't do nothing to be smartass or anything, but Maybe it's because I look like I want to be a smartass. Because see, that would be correct. I am a smartass, but not to their face. I'm nice, you know. Wait until I pass them up and they're behind me, and I'm just like, fuckheads. Now, if they do something that's really bad, yeah, it's different. But no, I'm a pretty good person for the most part. I don't start nothing with nobody. Now to get shot by a BBB, that's pretty rare. But a BB, yeah, I can see that. Man. I'm just messing with you, man. But you got an iPad, man. So yeah, you shouldn't be having typos. Them things are too expensive to be making typos. I got an iPhone somewhere. This chair. I don't know if you can hear it on camera or not, but it's all squeaky. The coolest part, when I moved here, the chair was already here. I'm scared to get rid of it, it might be haunted. But I will be getting me a high back chair so I can just lay my head back. If I do it right now, I just start snoring and everybody's like, hey man, wake up. This little guy, check that out. That's Bart Simpson, man. I've got the Pink Panther, the Noid, I've got all kind of cool ones. That is dangerous to be typing during a jump. It takes serious skill, man, it really does, no joke. You guys know how I top? It was a good investment, but it's kind of glitchy every now and then. The little thing that doubles as a battery pack. You probably wonder, how do I pull all this stuff out? You can name an object. I can probably pull one out of thin air. It's like, tape measure. Got one. Check. Knife. Got one. Check. You could say gun, but I'd have to reach somewhere else for that one. I mean, really, you could really test me on that one. You could say like power drill. I probably got one. $10mm wrench. I think I've got you covered. Wait a second. Let's see if I do. 10mm wrench. Fuck, that's a measuring cup. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I got wrenches, but I just don't know where the hell they are. You can probably hear them rattling around and stuff. Got a screwdriver. Allen wrenches. Even a fucking measuring cup. And yeah, a power drill. Yeah. Coolest room ever, huh? Alright, it's getting freaking hot in here now. Why is it getting hot, right? Should be asking, why is it getting hot? Well, okay. See, the fan's not spinning, right? That little fan? Okay, and the tubing going outside right now is set to turn off at a certain time every night. Jim Beam, yeah. You know that when you're cheating, man. You've already seen it, but there it is. We even got some cheap shit too. Check us out. Bootlegger with a drop in it. We can't have that. We can't have that. That's wasteful. That's a crime. Look here. That shit is not in there now. That was old. It tastes really bad. Alright. I'm out of frame. We will not be drinking this one. It's old. Alright. We gotta get back to the mission. I got really sidetracked there. Back to the mission.
Frameshift drive charging.
I got the first appearance of Domino, first appearance of Cable, first appearance of Punisher, first appearance of Deadpool. And I'm starting to drool again. Why is it every time I take a sip of alcohol I start drooling? Let's do some more coffee. And that alcohol. It's not really good whenever the room's already hot.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scoop disengaged.
Bad news is my caffeine high is starting to wear off. It's really bad.
Frameshift drive charging.
Oh, we even got Jägermeister. That was magic, wasn't it? It's like nothing's in his hand. Yeah, there is.
4, 3, 2, 1.
We got pH meters, Epsom salt, rooting hormone, all kind of shit for growing stuff. You know, I just now noticed something. You asked for Jim Beam, and you know, I've always been calling that Jim Bean with a E-A-N. Copper sulfate.
Fuel scooping. Fuel
This
scooping
one does contain sulfate and copper, so maybe. There, even better. Can you read that? Magnesium sulfate. Wait a minute. Calcium nitrate. See, man? I'm like fucking MacGyver, dude. Damn, hold on a minute. I have got to do something there because my room is getting hot. No, it's burning hot in here. I don't like it. Okay. Gotta do that. Gotta do that. Yep. Oop, we got gas. We just farted. Good deal. Alright, that should fix it. Fuse back. And we got a remote for the fan. Let's see if it works. I'm pretty sure it does. Let's see. Fan turned on. Fucker. There we go. Got it. Yeah. Laziness at its best. Remotes are cool as shit. Alright. Bookmark time. We're on chapter 4. Alright, since there's a total of 10, we're going to end on 5 if that's cool with everybody. Because, really, I just don't see me making this whole thing. I think I did 5 that night anyway. I can't remember how many I did. I don't think I did 10. I think I did 5. Wait, I started getting close. I was like 5,000 light years. I was like, heck yeah.
Frameshift drive charging.
Not gonna punish you guys and let you hear my nonsense rambling forever, unless you just want to hear it. But I even had show and tell. Showed you a lot of my cool toys that I don't play with. I just look at them. Give me 1 second though. I need to check to see if I'm still pumping heat out of the room. No, that is hooked into the timer. Okay, that's alright. Guess I'm gonna have to adjust my on and off time on my plant. 1,000 light year block. Ooh, lordy son, it takes you a long time. So I've almost done 2,500. See, there's always somebody who feels a little worse. Alright, I feel like a dog. I can't broadcast with this one over my ear. For some weird reason, it drives me nuts. If I put this on here, I don't like it. Now, just a question. I want to try something on here. You guys tell me if it sounds normal or not. Alright, so if I set that down just like that, is everything still cool? Can you hear everything cool? A lot better like this. Which way I can hear it? Are you kidding? That sucks. Hold on a second. Okay, now we're back on the camera, and now you can probably hear all of the echo that is in the room because this camera is super sensitive. Yeah, what's the audio sound like though versus the actual microphone? I would say it probably sounds crappy. If it sounds crappy, I can switch back. It ain't no biggie. Okay, a little bit more detail. You can hear me better which way? Through the camera or through the headset? I know that camera is really sensitive, so I don't know. Better through headset. Okay. Good deal. Shit. I have it. Yeah, the delay is crazy. Oh, okay, yeah. Because it's coming through the TV. Lordy, we got a long way to go. Tomorrow, I'm gonna do a couple of jumps and leave maybe the last two. And I'll start my broadcast there. Cause really, I'm not doing anything except for jump. Same thing I've been doing for a week now, almost 2 weeks. Boring as shit, just trying to get home. I don't know. I don't know if I'll stay up forever or not. If I stay up too much longer, I may just make most of the journey. Do they have voice chat? What do you mean? You elaborate on that one a little bit more? like party chat? I mean, if you're wanting a voice chat with me, man, all you gotta do is just send a party chat, man. You can chat it up with me. Then I can just jump all night long, man. It's like, bam, 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 on to the next one.
Fuel skipping.
Oh no, this is all in game. It's not the YouTube thing.
Frameshift drive charging.
Yeah, well, it's in game being transferred to YouTube, so there's a delay there, and then the stream there's a secondary delay. So everything you're seeing, I'm probably as much as 7 seconds ahead. I would say probably more than that. The other day when I was doing the messages on the screen through the computer behind me, I would reply to you guys and I'd already be back here looking at my screen, and I could see on my screen it still showed me turned around, and I was like, wow, that thing is really slow.
Frameshift drive charging.
If I take a little camera and put the camera on me to where my face is from YouTube, I don't know if YouTube does that or not, but I may be able to stream live that way. I've actually considered doing that a couple times because I can just plug my iPhone on charge and get me a stand and just broadcast away. I want to pick me up the little snowball thing, plug it on the computer back there behind me, and just have at it, you know.
Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift drive charging.
That's a good question. I think I understand what you're trying to ask me even better. If I'm not mistaken, you're asking me if I can't log into my YouTube, switch over to live settings there, and just broadcast directly through the YouTube channel while streaming this. That may be possible. That may be very possible.
Fuel skipping.
And I'm kind of thinking it is in a way. Like I said, I have to pick up that snowball first before I can do that.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
Ah, shit. I meant to stay there and suck up more sun, and I forgot. Just a second. Let me spin around here and see what we got on YouTube and close this out so I don't get copyrighted crap. Alright, jump into YouTube. It says I'm live, so I bounce into that. Say maybe. Alright, so next I'll play live chat. I don't see an option for it right off. And let's see. It says stream now, but I don't see anything encoding. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Somebody will be able to help me out with that eventually, I would say. Anyhow. Alright, and just like that, we're back.
Frameshift drive charging.
I'm gonna make sure I definitely work on this frameshift drive whenever I get back. I'm gonna have this puppy up to 50 light years or more.
Fuel scooping.
Maybe not. I've got a few ideas. Yeah, the mass low is part of it. Yep. I take this big, thick armor off of this thing.
Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift drive charging.
I noticed Archer's been real quiet tonight. He must be watching me through the TV. He always says as it gets later in the afternoon over there, the humidity gets really high and it's hot over there. Need more caffeine.
Fuel scooping.
90? Wow. It's probably like 60 outside here. It's really cool.
Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift drive charging.
I don't think I'm ever gonna take one of these missions where I gotta travel so many damn light years again. This has been like torture. And you, Chuck, man, wow, that's all I can say. You should be streaming yours, because yours has gotta be like worse than this.
Fuel scooping.
But I'm just getting it out of the way so I can say I've done it. I hope they pay me something decent, but
Frameshift drive charging.
it's 20,000 light years. I mean, jeez, it's got to be something, you know. That's at least 20,000 credits. That's how I look at it. But 20,000 ain't. It's nothing.
3, 2,
How you think I feel, man? I'm streaming. Same thing. Most boring trip ever. That should have been a title of my video. I'm surprised to have any viewers at all, considering all that I'm doing. You know, I'm just like, if I wasn't talking to you guys probably wouldn't even stick around. So
fuel scooping.
So the fact that I've got a single viewer to watch any of this, I mean, it's pretty cool to me. I like that.
Frameshift drive charging.
Oh lordy. The monster's all gone, the coffee's almost all gone. It's still actually two. One of them's me back behind me over there. Go tell the wife to take my phone and log in, and then it'd be up to 4. Take my daughter's tablet, get 5. Can cheat it a little bit. myself as being always overly prepared for things.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
How overly prepared am I is the question. And I'm going to present to you the answer to that now. See, in the event that my PlayStation takes a shit, we got another one. So, like I said, I can pull a lot of shit out of thin air. See, I know you didn't see that one coming. You was like, how in the hell is he broadcasting? And that thing has no cables on it. Well, it's an extra one. I'm a worrywart, man. I buy extras of stuff. Now, if my PC back here wasn't hooked up, because I don't have an extra one of that, if it wasn't hooked up, I'd show it up and you'd be like, holy shit, I see what he's talking about, because I've got a lot of money tied up in that thing. I could double stream. I can hook it in and like stream over here and stream over here. That'd be cool. Do 2 separate streams on one account.
Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift drive charging.
See, that PlayStation's when I get 500 viewers at one time, I'm just gonna say, here you go, you're the 500th person, take it. No, it's not for that. That's the base PS4, and I picked up the PS4 Pro, and really there's not a whole lot of difference, but I really enjoy having the Pro. And for gamers who like to boost other gamers, there's no other way to boost yourself than no better way to boost yourself than this, to have 2 of them. You just say, hey man, I'll go to the other room and I'll level you up. So maybe I make me another Elite Dangerous account, become a super criminal on that one, and I'll bust myself with this one. See? Nah, I'm always trying to come up with some stupid scheme or something there like that. Anybody who knows me here locally, they tell you the same thing. I do got an amazing scam though, man. I mean, not to scam to like rip people off. I don't mean nothing like that. Maybe I should say scheme. I have a way that is actually legit for making, we'll say infinite money, but it's not cash. It's a form of cash, but it's not cash. In other words, you can still buy things with it, but you can't buy food with it. You can buy objects, and it's through a certain website. There's no it's not one of them things where you have to put in your email address and register and all that crap. It's nothing like that. It does consist of buying an object and then showing that you've bought the object, but you only have to buy the object one time, and then you can scan the object as many times as you want, and once you've built up a certain amount of credit, you cash it out, and so you only spent, we'll say, $1, and you'll get $20 back. It's pretty cool. I don't want to go into no full details on that because it's working for me, and until they put a stop to it, I'm gonna keep on doing it. Now I'm sure I'll be investigated just for saying that, and if I am, I'll just show them what's going on, you know. I mean, it's not my fault that somebody else has got a glitch in their system. I went so far as calling them to inform them of the mistake that they made, and they said, oh no, it's fine. And I was like, cool, you guys want to give away money? I'll take it.
Fuel scooping.
And and I am very good at finding them. I think in another life I should have been like an attorney or something there, because I'm pretty sure I can find any loophole. It is a app, to be more specific. You will put the app on your phone, your tablet, whatever you want, and you make a purchase. And to be honest with you, you don't even have to make a purchase. I just kind of threw that out there as a sidetrack for other people. But you use the receipt to verify the purchases, and you don't even have to make a purchase. You just scan the receipt, scan the object, and get paid. The only reason I'm disclosing it is because they really need to put a stop to it, because I mean, I know some people who are using it and they have like over $8,000-9,000 credit built up, and I'm just like, what the frig, man, you got enough to buy a damn car. And I'm like, so how much money did you have to spend? And they're like, oh, we didn't spend nothing, man, we just been doing this for the past 2 years, so in 2 years you can make 9,000 bucks. It's pretty good to me. And if I'm busted, all I gotta do is say, here's a $20 bill, because I only did it for 20 bucks. I just say, here, I'll pay my fee, 20 bucks. See, my friend told me about it, and I was like, you're full of it. So I try it, and I'm like, shit, I got 20 bucks for free. So I went as far as telling a dude at work, and this is how stupid people are. I told the dude at work, I said, you give me 10 bucks, $10 cash, and I will give you this gift card for 20. And the dumbass is like, that's not free. I'm like, dude, I'm giving you 10 bucks for free. I was like, if it doesn't work, you can use it right here in front of me. If it doesn't work, I will give you all of your money back. No, that's some kind of scam. It's just how people are. They don't want to accept it, even when you tell them you're going to give them the money back. But if I told him, I said, I tell you what, man, give me 20 bucks and I'll give you this $20 gift card. You know what he's going to say? Sure, because it makes more sense. But you try to give somebody a deal that seems too good to be true, they'll back out of it every single time. It's funny because I've been to yard sales here locally, and people will have stuff marked dirt cheap or whatever, and it doesn't sell at the yard sale. And the guy, he even told me he was going to do it, and he's like, man, he's like, I paid over $500 for this, and I tried to sell it in the yard sale for 50 bucks. He said, that's 10%, you know. And so I told him, I said, put 150 on it. So he puts 150 on it, and it sells within the hour on Craigslist. Pretty crazy, huh? Couldn't give it away, but you raise the price up enough, people want it. People amaze me every day. I'm running out of cool things to have to show. That's the coolest part about YouTube, you know. I don't allow a lot of people over here to hang out with me. I mean, you have to be a pretty close friend or something like that. But when I do, I like to show the things that I have off. Not bragging, just to say, you know, hey, this is what I'm into. This is the kind of stuff I like, you know. You like this too? What do you like? Just conversation starters. And when I run out of things to show, then I got a good excuse to go out and buy more things. I pray to God the wife ain't watching this one, because she'd be like, now I know why he wants to go spend money. Exactly, yeah, if it's too cheap, they think something's wrong with it. I got a really crappy story. I mean, I sold a friggin' car. There wasn't really any, it had extreme transmission problems, I won't lie there. But I even disclosed that with the person. And I sold it for $100. I could have taken it to the car crusher and got $2,500.
Fuel skipping.
Who sells a car for $100? I do. It was a shitty car though. It's a Mazda 626 or 323. I don't know what the hell it was. It was a Mazda. It had awful transmission problems. The guy, he bought it, replaced the transmission, and drove it back over, and he's like, man, there wasn't nothing wrong with this car. I can't believe this. And I was like, I'm an honest person, man. I said, all this world needs is just a little bit more trust. We don't always need to look for the bad in people.
Frameshift drive charging.
You don't even have to look for the good in people. It's there. You just have to trust that it's there sometimes. Some people just don't like to be good.
4, 3, 2, 1.
I sort of believe in karma, I guess you could say. So if that's the case, I should have like amazing things coming my way, because I like for people to be happy. Sometimes it's at my own expense, but I like to see people happy. I mean, can you imagine? This dude, he didn't have much money, and I knew he didn't have much money. That's why I sold it so cheap.
Fuel skipping.
But could you imagine, once he found out that there was nothing wrong with that vehicle other than the transmission, like I had told him, and he only had $100 invested in it, so he pays to have the transmission fixed. Can you imagine how the story went for him and his family when he went back home? He's like, man, we got pretty much a new car and everything. There's nothing wrong with this. I can't believe this. I guarantee it was a good, awesome conversation amongst him and his family. I was just really over the car and didn't want to deal with it anymore. And there's a lot of details I left out about that story too. While I was trying to get rid of the car and no one even wanted to take it when I was just trying to give it away, we quit going around the back of the house where I had parked the car at. Now, I don't live in New York, I live here in Tennessee, but this is going to sound like something from New York, like New Jack City or something like that. The wife goes out to take out the, I went to go take out the trash one day, and I holler at the wife, and I said, baby, I said, come out here, come take a look at this. What? I'm not even mad. I just look over, and the car is on concrete cylinder blocks. Someone has already stolen the wheels off of the car.
Frameshift drive
And I told her, I said, I couldn't give away the car, but apparently somebody wanted the damn wheels. So, okay. And I didn't even bother looking inside, but they had picked the lock, taken the stereo out of it, and stole the wheels off the car. But I was trying to give away the whole damn thing, you know? I was like, just take the damn car, don't steal the wheels, just take the whole damn thing. But I still got $100 out of it. It's kind of funny.
fuel skipping.
People like that are really funny. I don't know why. You know, you try to give it away for free, but they're like, no, we don't want it for free, we want to steal it. That's lame. You know what would have been epically funny and amazing? I mean, the video probably would have went viral had I done it. If I could have went outside, had a hidden camera somewhere or whatever. But you're in Tennessee, I thought all your cars were shit. You suck, man. No, all my cars are not on cylinder blocks. That's funny. I call them cylinder blocks, but cinder blocks. And it's funny that I call them cylinder blocks because typically people's engines are missing, and so 4-cylinder, 8-cylinder, we just call them cylinder blocks because we put engines on them. But What I think would have been epically funny is if I had a video camera and maybe after midnight or whenever they went out there to steal the car, if I was out there helping them steal the car, and then I tell them, I say, you know, wouldn't it just been a lot easier whenever I tried to give the car to you after I help them steal it? I'm gonna help them steal the car that I'm trying to give away. That would have been funny. He's out there taking the wheels off of it, and I say, I tell you what, man, after you get done getting the wheels out, you want the stereo, you know? I mean, here, I'll help you take out the stereo too. Just make sure you come back and get the rest of the car. People are idiots sometimes. It's funny.
Drive charging.
But to make matters worse, I ran into the guy that stole the wheels. I even confronted him. So where'd you get them wheels? Oh, I got these from a friend, man. Made me a real good deal on them. And while I'm talking to the guy, I tell him, I say, yeah, I said, I used to have a set of wheels just like that. I said, there's even a permanent plastic dip on the inside of one of them. I said, no matter how hard I scratched, I couldn't get it off or anything. And I said, you could always find out which wheel it was because there was a piece of metal missing out of the center of it. And so I go around to the other side of this guy's car. And I said, that's unbelievable, man. I said, there's a piece of metal missing off of this wheel. I said, wouldn't it be crazy if there was plastic dip on the back side of this rim? Dude's face is like white as a ghost. And so, yeah. Pretty sure that was the guy that stole them, but I'm not 100% on that. I told the guy, I told him, I said, look, I said, these wheels was stolen from my house. I said, I'm not accusing you. I don't know if you bought them off your friend who stole them from me. I said, the sad thing was, I said, I was trying to give away the whole damn car. So that's what kind of guy I am. I mean, I could have got pissed off and smashed the guy's head or something other, but I just thought it was funny. Oh, that would be funny. Yeah, if they broke in and was trying to hotwire it or something other. Then I just kind of stand around with them and say everything. I say, man, these things are hard to hotwire and everything. I say, hold on a minute, I think I've got a tool that'll help you. Come back with the keys and say, here, try this. That would have been great. How many more we got? 7 more. It's not bad. We've made it, I think, 3,000 light years in 2 hours. So we actually, pretty sure made it 3,000. I don't know. Maybe it was 2,000 in 2 hours. I don't know. Lost track. Oh, I don't have 19 more to go. You may have, but I don't. Thank God I don't have that no more. I remembered when I had 19,000 to go, and I was like, "Ooh." So you must have just reached your destination. Now you're trying to get back. Yeah, I'll bet that's what it is. Let's see. We got. I'm just gonna keep on jumping. I ain't even looking. Yeah, see, I'm psychic, man. I know what's going on. I want to ask you something other. I'm ask anybody. It says I got 4 people, so I'm sure I got at least 3. Has anybody ever used that sound deadening foam? I want to know how well that stuff works, because I've got a pretty good sized stereo in this room, and hardwood floors, nothing on the walls, and sound echoes in here like crazy. If I talk on the phone while I'm in this room, people ask me, they say, call me back when you get out of the bathroom. I'm like, I'm not in the friggin' bathroom. Quit thinking I'm in the bathroom, but anyway. I just wonder if that stuff works really good. I found it on Amazon. It looks like I found some of them as cheap as like $1 and something for a 12-inch by 12-inch cube. And for this room to do 2 walls, I need about 100 cubes. I'm not gonna go from the ceiling to the floor. I just want to go from the ceiling maybe 5 feet down the wall.
Frameshift drive charging.
My screen didn't have such a glare on it and everything. I could show everybody exactly what I'm talking about.
4, 3, 2, 1.
I'm not a professional streamer. I'm just a guy who's sitting here having a good time. Maybe one day I'll be a professional streamer. I'll have all these videos to look back at and say, look here, and here's how it all started.
Fuel skipping. Fuel skip disengaged.
3 more.
Frameshift drive charging.
3 more jumps. 3 more jumps. I'll be rejoicing when I land in Wuganagi. I'll land in Wuganagi, drop off my little buddy that's riding in the back. He's still happy and everything. Then we're going to shoot up to Sothis and sell all of our exploration data there in order to get aligned with the Sirius Corporation. That will unlock an engineer, and where we traveled more than 5,000 light years, that will unlock another engineer. And then, if I'm up to it, I will do a little bit of mining. I need to mine 375 tons left to go, because I didn't, maybe it's 325 tons. Anyways, and that will unlock another engineer. Then I need to level all those engineers up, and I should be caught up by then. Reason I have to do all that is because I have to. There's Engineer Palin. He sells the corrosive cargo bays, corrosive protected cargo bays. That way you can carry the alien artifacts in your cargo bay. So that's why we're going through all the trouble. All for some aliens.
Fuel skip disengaged. Frameshift drive charging.
And word in space is that the new patch we will be using alien technology in the new patch. Maybe even some Thargoids, maybe. Alien artifacts, yes, that would be correct. There is a planet that I have bookmarked, and when I go there and pick up alien residue, it starts eating away, and I cannot haul it until I have that cargo bay. Alright, I gotta slow down, fly back into the sun, get some more gas.
Fuel skipping.
Get a little closer here, get a nice little refill. Alright. Galaxy map. Time to plan the next route. Hey, that's not even funny, man. No, I didn't do no prank or anything, but yeah, that would be a good example. Yeah, I still can't believe that they accused me of that shit. That pisses me off. It's pretty awesome that you guys remember everything I tell you. That's awesome. Proud of you for that. Nah, people are shitty, man. I can't believe that just anything. I guess I don't know if they done what they done or whatever to leave early or why they done it, but that was stupid. The person that made the accusation even bought the current Guinness World Record holder Pepper, and I guess they thought it was going to set me on fire or whatever, so they brought it to work, and I stuck it right in the middle of a damn sandwich and eat the thing, you know, and it's just staring at me, I guess, trying to see if it's going to burn me up. No, I don't work that way. I eat hot shit too, so. And I made sure they seen me, you know. I had the damn juices from it all over my fingers and on my face. Didn't burn me, so. I'm pretty sure whatever happened to them was a chemical burn. I don't know what it was, but if anything even happened. But it's kind of a sore subject. I can't believe they even accused me of that shit. Now, if I was gonna pull a bathroom prank, it'd be some damn X-Lax or something other. I'd rather somebody shit theirself than has to be on fire or something other. But I better be quiet though, in case somebody watches a video and then they get diarrhea or whatever. I'm sure I'll catch the blame for that too. It's just like the music from the YouTube thing. Now, I am guilty of that, but I had no idea that that was even in terms of violation. But I still think it's stupid. We should be able to listen to whatever we want to listen to. Good old fuel scoop. I wished I went with one bigger though. It refilled quite a bit quicker. I gotta look though and see how far out we are. It can't be too much more. Alright, we're gonna get that damn eyelash in my eye. $6,000, so we are 3.5 to 4 hours away. Probably 3 hours. Yeah, I'm not going to be streaming that much longer. Just want to get this one done. And that's going to be it. I need a chair. This thing, man, this chair, it will put you to sleep. That rocking noise. Yeah, sounds awful. There's probably been so many water worlds that I'm missing. Let's take a look. What are we missing? Because we know I'm not going to scan them regardless, even if there is. But let's see what we've been missing. What the hell is that? Alright, anyway. Just want to see what we're missing. See, I'm getting credit for it regardless. Yep, ammonia pays really good, and the Earth-like worlds pay really good. So if I have my trusty phone on me, I've got a screenshot so I can compare the pictures and say, oh, that's what that is, but I don't have my phone right now. I have to plug into my analytics and see what kind of device everybody's watching me on. If they're watching me on PS4, or if they're watching me on their TVs. So it gives you all of that information when you stream. It lets me know where everybody's located at, what device they're watching me with. It'll tell me cell phone, tablet, stuff like that. It will not tell me who, but it will tell me where. Yeah, I think I've got both of those, the hollow and the other one. If you see the hollow of the water world, it actually looks like, I keep feeling like pointing at the screen, but you guys can't see that. It actually looks like there's an octopus on the water worlds. If you look at it, it kind of looks like an octopus. Don't know how to explain it any better than that, but
Frameshift drive charging.
how many more? 30. Ugh. It's a bummer, man. 30 more jumps. Oh my god. I'm burnt out on jumping. When I get back, I'm seriously just going to camp one area for a week, 2 weeks, a month. I don't feel like making any more jumps. I'm scared. It's like jumps are evil. Oh shit, I just forgot about something. I gotta put gas in the car in the morning. My car is bone dry on gas. I did not put gas in it. Ah, that smells good though. So, big buddy Chuck, have you ever smoked a pipe? And no, I'm not talking about weed, I'm just talking about just a regular tobacco pipe in general. I don't miss the pirates trying to interdict me. I actually welcome that, man. I like being interdicted. Once I get closer, I'm sure it's going to start happening. But I have to avoid that right now because the passenger does not want to be scanned, so. What do we got in this one? Let's see if we can see any good stuff. The ammonia worlds, are they the brown ones? I said I wasn't going to do one of these, but I really can't remember what the ammonia world looks like. Yeah, that's exactly how this smells. This is the Captain Black, the white pouch. It's oh god, man, I could just put that inside my pillow and sleep like a baby. I think it smells awesome. But you're probably gonna hate me when I say what I say next, but give me just a moment. Damn gas giant. Anyway. Just 1 second. Okay, there is a website on the internet, boswellpipes.com, if you can remember that. It's BOSWELL pipes.com. They sell, in my opinion, the best pipe tobacco I have ever had in my life, man. If you like the taste of brisk tea, Boswell Pipe sells some tobacco called sweet tea. It tastes just like brisk tea. I mean, exactly. And man, I could easily down a pound of that stuff a day, probably. This Captain Black, I can only take a few puffs and then I'm just like, yeah, I'm good. It always tastes the same. Captain Black, after half a bowl, the rest of my bowl tastes like nothing but ash. But the Boswell Pipes, I can pack that bowl full. I never set it down. The bowl gets blazing hot because I start to finish, man. I don't leave anything behind. And that is a humongous bowl on that thing. I mean, I don't have huge hands, but I don't have really tiny hands either. It's probably 2.5 inch deep hole, maybe 3. Yeah, man, I get, not gonna say excited, but yeah, I get caught up in the moment. I don't even realize it. Next thing I know, my bowl's like 200 degrees or 350 degrees. You can bake a damn cake in the thing. And I will say this is a Meerschaum pipe. I'll try to get it up close here to where you guys can see detail on it. It's all completely hand carved. And to get that coloration on it, that's not from me handling it. Well, some of it is, but to get that coloration on it, you have to smoke a lot of tobacco or get it very hot to accomplish that. And I know a trick to getting them to change colors a little bit. Yeah, I know a trick to make them change colors really quickly. And I did it just a little bit, not much. If you'll take wax and melt it down, take you a Q-tip and just brush it on real lightly over top of the wax that's already on it. Where the wax is thick, it will cause it not to be able to breathe as much, but the wax on the outside will melt faster. And what's happening when it's doing that is it's pulling the heat from the inside out along with the tobacco. It's kind of like bleach. You know how bleach turns things white? It's the exact opposite of that. It will pull the color toward the outside. And we all know cherries is being red, so if you choose cherry tobacco and you smoke cherry tobacco inside of it, it will actually turn that bowl red. So cherry is going to be my next go-to because I want to have a light brown on the outside with a strong cherry in between that. To age one properly, you need, and this sounds nuts, you need around 120 to 300 years. I'm not going to live that long, so I'm going to cheat it. These things are supposed to be passed down throughout the generations to accomplish that, but these czars of Russia, they believe in coloring their pipes, and I will tell you how they do it. They have their guards all smoke their main pipe. They pass that same pipe around to everyone, and it accelerates the coloring of the pipe. True story, I promise. Look it up, you'll see it. And so that's how I found out the information. And then I seen somebody post a video about how you could color one more or less overnight, but it'll just be one color. And so I'm experimenting with how to change those rules myself a little bit. Now that pipe that I just showed you, it wasn't cheap. I got it when I was young. I've had that pipe since I was 23, I think, so about 15 years. I got the pipe. I paid $300 something for it, which that sounds stupid, but I seen it and I said I gotta have it. And I still got it, so I'm doing something right.
3, 2, 1.
I came really close to losing it one time. We moved houses, and when I moved, I did not take the pipe with me. And it's just funny that I contacted the people that had the house where I used to stay and asked them if I could go in and look for something there, and they said, "Oh, it's empty." And that's well, I said I'd put it in a place where I'm pretty sure nobody would ever find it anyway. She said, "Oh, sure, go ahead." So I went in there, and it was still exactly right where I left it. So I had a very close call. So ever since then, it's stayed pretty close to me.
Frameshift drive charging.
Now, as for the wooden one that I bought, it's here somewhere, and I really don't know. It was cheap. I think I paid like $12 for it or something other.
4, 3, 2,
Very lucky indeed, very lucky. But if I'm honest with you, I'll tell you it's not really luck. The house in particular belonged to my mom, so there wasn't ever going to be anybody else going inside there. It was just that when she put her house for sale up on the market, I knew no one had been inside of it, and I told her, I said, "Mom," I said, "I've got something there I've got hidden inside the house." And she said, "Okay." She said, feel free to go look." So that's the true story.
frameshift drive charging.
And I was never really sure how my mom would act whenever she found out that I was smoking pipe and everything, so she found out, come to find out, she liked the smell that came off of it, and she would always ask me, "Do you care to light that thing up?" No, I don't care. I will tell you, if you are used to inhaling cigarettes and you try to smoke a pipe, you're in for a bad time. That's why I puff like a freight train all the time, but I tell myself all the time not to inhale it. Now, to contrary to belief, that sweet tea that I was talking about from Boswell Pipes, yeah, you can inhale that stuff. It's great. I don't think they make a bad flavor. They have another one called Christmas Cookie, and it's awesome. Joby and a church warden. Your church warden, is it a meerschaum pipe or is it a wooden pipe? In my opinion, a lot of the Cavendishes taste best out of a wooden pipe. There you go, yeah. The meerschaum, anything tastes great in it, but I recommend having a meerschaum for each type of flavor, because with it being like a stone or bone, whatever the heck it's made out of, sea foam, I can't remember what meerschaum actually is. It's a porous rock of some kind, but once you get a particular flavor in there, you're gonna always taste that flavor. So if your first experience with it isn't too good, then you're not gonna have a really great one. But there is a walk around for that, and especially with wooden pipes. I don't know if I can educate you on any of this or not. It's just an old man educated me. That's why the Jim Beam is here in the room, is because I've started with my pipes again. If you will clean your pipe maybe once a month. What I mean by that, just they run the pipe cleaner down the stem, clean that out, which I need to do that myself. Empty all the tobacco out that you can get out. Take you a paper towel, wet that paper towel with rubbing alcohol, stick it on the inside, just go round and round. It's going to come out black as coal. Throw that away, keep wiping it until there's no more black coming out really thick. And then you want to pour, this is what sounds scary, you'll take the stem off, plug that with your thumb, find a flavored alcohol, something cheap like Jim Beam, pour it down in the top of it, let that soak for 15 minutes to 30 minutes. In other words, you're going to have your thumb there for a while. I like to stick a piece of paper in there and plug the hole up, and just let it do that for a little bit, and then whenever you pack your fresh tobacco in it and light it, it will have a good, delightful flavor. So maybe I taught you something other there. Make sure you dry the alcohol out. You can light it and try it that way, but the Jim Beam is not, what proof is this stuff? It's not that much. 70 proof. It's pretty good, but I still recommend wiping it out with a paper towel once more before you light it.
Frameshift drive charging.
Gives you a really good taste. So you never know what I'm gonna say or do in a stream, but I'm bored. All this jumping around.
3, 2, 1.
Also, I recommend looking at some of the pipes on Boswell Pipes. They have some huge pipes. I'm talking about pipes that are as big as a dang stump that you'll find out in the yard. Got some mammoth ones on there. Self-standing pipes. Where, like, with my little pipe, I try to lay it down to where it'll keep burning, but it always falls over on its side.
Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift drive charging.
See? Learning something new. I haven't tried that. Appreciate you telling me that. That makes perfect sense. Now, any particular kind of salt, Epsom salt or just regular table salt? I've got both. I was just curious as to if it mattered. Maybe even sea salt.
Fuel scooping.
Table salt. Alright. The only thing I don't like about smoking pipe, it leaves a really bad yuck mouth, if you know what I mean on that.
Frameshift drive charging.
I don't like cigarettes at all. I tried the vape thing for a little while, thought it was cool, and then all of a sudden, my job, we work with a chemical there, and the chemical, it dissolves rubber. It's called toluene.
3, 2,
That chemical, I breathe it a lot, whether I realize it or not, and so a lot of my taste buds are gone. That's one reason why I enjoy hot peppers so much, because you don't have to have taste buds to pick up heat.
fuel scooping.
But vaping I thought was the coolest thing ever until all of a sudden I could no longer taste anything, and I just said, yeah, guess I won't be doing that no more.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
Yeah, well,
Frameshift drive
that's the
charging.
benefit of having a Meerschaum pipe. Almost all Meerschaum pipes smoke pretty cool. They don't all burn hot, and I'm happy that they don't.
3, 2, 1. Fuel scooping.
However, one of the hard part is
Fuel scoop disengaged.
trying to pack a meerschaum properly to keep it burning.
Frameshift drive charging.
I've got pretty good at doing that though. Not bragging by no means, because I do have the occasional times I'll set this thing down and it's just like instantly out. But anytime you can take a pipe, have a few moments to talk, take the pipe, and keep it going, you got something going right.
Fuel scooping.
That'll do me for a few moments now.
Frameshift drive charging.
Yeah, I used to get tongue bite real bad. I was smoking something else. I can't remember who the brand was, but it was even cheaper than Captain Black.
Fuel scooping.
Like I said, you just take it out and set it down. You keep it going like it right there, you got it packed pretty well. If you find that it's going out a lot, I'll tell you what I do. I mean, you sound like you know just as much, if not more than what I do. So what I do is I pack my bowl loosely all the way up to the top, and I will push that down, not hard, just push it down moderately, I guess you could say, and take a draw on it. That draw should be really easy. I'll go ahead and light that, and I do a three lightings is what I do. First light, I light it, then I take something other that has a flat end on it. This is just a bullet shell casing. Tamp that down pretty firm. Pack the second pack. Repeat the step one again, light it, pack it again. Third pack I pack very firm. Whenever you draw it, it should feel about even to a cigarette.
Drive charging.
And when you light it then, it should keep on going.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift drive charging.
Yep. I agree with that. Like a woman.
Fuel scooping.
Yeah, I got a fan back here behind me going full blast, and normally if I lay this thing on its side, it ain't but just a second, it's out. Yeah, this bowl's almost gone. That's the same way I do. Exact same way I do. See, with Captain Black, this is what I don't like about Captain Black, and I'm even running into it right this second. I don't have a whole lot of burnt ash on the bottom or anything, but where I've mixed it up and I lit it, packed it, lit it. My biggest complaint with Captain Black, if I can get this on camera, I'll try. You see that down inside there? Every bit of that ash just feels like it's going right in my mouth. It's nasty as shit. And I'm constantly taking a little knife or a stir stick, stirring it up in the top. Careful not to touch the edges too much. You can probably see the smoke coming off of that. Trying to dump that ash out because I taste that ash, and to me that's not common. The reason I say that's not common is because with Boswell, or a good brand, I haven't tried that many brands. I really like Boswell. With a good brand, you don't get that burnt ash taste. So maybe my Meerschaum pipe likes Boswell. I don't know. I know I'm a big advocate for Boswell. I love their stuff. But with this Captain Black, I go through their tobacco pretty quickly, and I'm actually throwing away good tobacco because I'm constantly dumping it. When you see me reach over here, I've got a trash can. I'm constantly dumping the burnt ash, and I lose some good tobacco in that also. The funniest thing is, I mean, there's not supposed to be no smoke in here or whatever, so whoops. But the grow tent back here behind me, when it kicks on, it's got that vacuum on it. It's just gonna pump all the smell out of here anyway. So still have a little bit of smell. They showed up the other day and they're like, is that pipe tobacco or is that how those peppers smell? That's how the peppers smell. So no, it's pipe tobacco. Whoops. But it's the truth.
Frameshift drive charging.
Plan on buying this place, but can't actually say that I will. I don't know. It needs a few things. Trying to get my credit in a line and everything. I thought about doing that, but I don't know. I'm kind of a purist as much as I can be. I like stuff to be original. I don't like to add anything. I started having problems with that pipe whenever a piece inside the stem broke and the piece was working like a filter, and now it's just a really wide open breezeway. And there's been a few cases where I've actually sucked burning ash into my mouth, and that's not pleasurable. The piece I'm talking about, it's actually sitting right here. It's a little round piece. All I gotta do is replace the stem and be good to go. But
Frameshift drive charging.
it's time for me to get another pipe and put this one up for a little while. Hello. So you gonna be on camera or you come around too far? What? Pills? Alright. Started saying, y'all come real close to getting a peep at my little lady right there and everything. I told her, I said, just come on around a little bit more and you'll be on camera, but she's like, She would have been like, stop the video now and delete it. I'd almost promise you that. She'd freak out over it.
Frameshift drive charging.
8 more jumps, another 1,000 light years, and then I'm pretty sure we'll end the video there. So can we do 8 jumps before 2:45? Is that even possible? Maybe. What I mean by 2:45 is 2 hours and 45 minutes in the broadcast.
Fuel skipping. Frameshift drive charging.
We'll cheat a little bit, try to get the time down. Well, Chuck, as always, I appreciate you coming out to chat with me while I make this journey. I know you're making yours also, and it's probably works in the same vice versa type thing. You're probably like, well, at least I got somebody to talk to while I make my journey. And yeah, it actually helps with this. I mean, my times went by really well. Versus if I make it all by myself, I'm ready to fall asleep because this is so damn boring. Just jump.
Fuel skipping.
See? We're in agreement right there. Both is saying the same thing.
Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift drive charging.
This week at work has been a blessing for me. I am filling in for the lady in purchasing, and today I almost got swamped with a lot of orders, and she's starting to feel better. So she noticed that I had a bunch of orders because she has a laptop at her house, and they even told me, they said, oh, we don't expect you to get done with all these orders today or anything. She sends me an instant message and she says, would you like me to do these orders? I said, that's up to you. I said, if you feel like doing it. She had them all done within 15 minutes, and so one of the people that gave me the orders to do and everything, they said, how's those orders coming along? And I said, oh, they're done. They said, oh my God, they said, you're almost just as fast as the other person that does it. I didn't tell them that it was the other person that did it because they told me not to, but I thought it was kind of funny. I was like, thank you, Lord, for this. Tomorrow is actually my hardest day at work, so we'll hope that goes good.
Frameshift drive charging.
It's good to have friends to work with. She looked at all the work orders that I had done and told me that I'd done a great job, and so I'm hoping it stays that way. Because see, I was supposed to have almost a month to train, and I only got 4 days. And what do you know, I'm able to do it, so I was pretty shocked by that alone, you know, but things have been going pretty good.
Fuel skipping. Frameshift drive charging.
How many more we got? 4? Nah, we're gonna be a little bit late. Got all this caffeine and my yapper won't stop flapping. Oh, I just now noticed you guys see the bottom of the screen. This is exploring and putting our name on planets. That is a complete BS lie. I haven't been doing that in this broadcast at all. Whoops. Here, we can't let ourselves be a liar now, can we? Cause see, that would just be wrong. There. So let's tag this sun. Yeah. That's how you do it. So if I have any new viewers, this is how you do it. You just lock onto a planet, scan the planet. If it hasn't been explored, then it is yours. Just like that. So how do we check that? We come here and see, it has not been explored. So that's going to be my planet. So hopefully, if ever you're out here to buy IAEUQYJ blah 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 C23, you just target it, hit the X button, and it will lock onto it. Or if you're pointed right at it and you're close to it, it will be right here in your navigation screen, the very closest one. Plus we got a bunch of unexplored right here. So I will show you another way that you can do it. Go over here, system lock, or system map. Oh, look here. It's a damn good thing I come here. Check this out. See that one? It's pretty. Kind of looks a lot like Earth, right? So we lock onto that with X. Now we know we got it targeted. We just kind of we go up a little bit. Have to fight the ship a little bit. And look at that, it's fairly close. Now, see, I can. Are you kidding me? It's gonna be high metal content? Damn it. Anyways, well, everybody wants to know how you put your name on it, so. My expert advisor here says it's gonna be high metal content, and yep, I agree with him. I don't see an octopus on this, so that's what I'm talking about. If you look at the little holographic thing over here where it's counting down how far away I am, I don't see no shit. I'm not. I'm an awful pilot. I just overshot my mark. Anyway. Always talking, never paying attention. No biggie though. Alright. See, there's no octopus, so I'm gonna agree with him. I'm gonna say, oh, no, you're wrong, man. It is a water world. Well, where's my damn octopus at? See, it's a water world, man. Big money, cha-ching, cha-ching. So you need to fly your ship over here and discover this thing just like I did. Why is it not showing me? Normally I see like a big octopus looking like thing on it. Alright. See, I told you it was a pretty planet, man. I had to fire my advisor. He got that one wrong. See, that was a water world. Now, this one, I'm not 100% certain on. But I'm interested in it, so we're gonna go there. Maybe I've got them backward, because this one looks like it's got the octopus on it. It does. It looks like Earth to me. Earth's got a lot of water. Got clouds. Here. Wait a minute. Let me go back over here and take a look at that. See? Look at this. You don't see no green or anything, but to me that looks a lot like Earth. You got the blue and the. See? Now this one looks nothing like it. This one I would say is the high content metal world. Or Rocky Road ice cream, but I think once you pop your Discovery scanner off, it should tell you what kind of world it is. That way you know if you really want to scan it or not. Because you're not going to get paid the big bucks unless you fly out here and do the scanning on it anyway, so it should identify what type it is, but not what contents are on it until you've done the detailed scan. I wish they'd make that change, because then I probably would have made even more money and done a few more scans. Yeah, it would save people time, because here I am, I'm flying out here to scan this one in hopes that it's Earth-like or ammonia or something other. Let's just say we don't know what this one is. Which, me, if I'm honest, I still don't know what this one is. It just looks like Rocky Road ice cream to me. But see, if I knew, and I know my ship should know, because my ship's going to identify that stuff. But I just think that's a great suggestion for them. Alright, high metal. See, you was right for this one, if you called out high metal on this one. So now we go back to our navigation, fast wave to our new route, and we go. So those two planets, that Waterworld and that high metal content, are gonna have my name on them if I get back in time. I had to put that in my broadcast, because if I didn't, then it's gonna make the little blue bar down here at the bottom make me out to be a liar. So anyways, if you're tuning in now, then I get to be a liar for the rest of the episode, because I already did that. I already put my name on it. I don't feel like doing it no more. I feel like being lazy and traveling all the way back to the space station and getting paid mad bucks, I hope. They better be paying me a lot for all those water worlds I have found. I want to say I found probably 30. I don't know if that's a big number for people or not, but I think I found at least 30. Probably somebody out there laughing like, only 30? Hell, man, if you find more, then you're playing more than what I am. I worked out the other day, man. Got a big pump on my arms. Now they're sore as shit. Oh, you hear that music? Now, I want to tell you why that's ironic. When you hear that music like that, it's because you've reached the end of your destination. So check that out. See how I have no more? Bet you didn't know that. Or if you did know that, then you can laugh at me, because I didn't know that until just like a couple days ago. And I'm feeling a little spunky, so if you want to leave, you can leave. But I'm going to keep on pushing on, try to get a little bit further out. I really want to be done with this ship by tomorrow. Where are we at? 4? No, we're not on 4. So we're going to be on 6. So if I complete 6 tonight, that will leave me with 1, 2, 3, 4. It will leave me with only 4 jumps tomorrow, and so that means I've done 6 today, which means for sure I will be done. Alright, yeah. I say 16 to complete 1,000. Alright. Well, good news is this one's 1 jump less than the last one, so. I'm gonna jump this one out, maybe land on a planet. That seems to be like the tradition. Whenever I do one of these long broadcasts, I seem to always land on a planet. So land on a planet, do a donut, do a backflip in the little SRV, and call it a day. Gotta go shave this nasty off my face, shave my head, look good for the lady, and get lucky in bed. That all rhymes, you know. Let's suck up a little bit of fuel here first. Oh yeah. In one of my old broadcasts, I was just like I am right here in the camera. I was showing off. I was like flexing my arms back and forth like that. And they look big on camera, but they're not that big, I promise you. The one over here on the left, I like how the light's hitting it. It's making it look huge. But my arms are not that big. They just look big on camera like that. Camera does awesome. I have Vin Diesel arms. No, but it's all flab though, I promise you. It's just the lighting, it's the special effects. So see, pump them up, and then we hit the little thing, and they just start slooping again. Anyway, ain't nobody cares. Alright, that's enough gas. Let's get on out of here. So, big question, have you been to the beach, man? Have you seen how dry the beaches look? Because that's been all over Facebook. When Irma hit, man, it just like sucked all the water off the beach. I would love to have been out there and know that I was safe and had a big expensive metal detector, because I guarantee you there's some good stuff to be found. Everything from pocket watches maybe all the way to some gold or something other, I don't know. I think it'd be cool once all the residents start returning back to Florida if they say, you know, like a pirate ship's in the middle of somebody's swimming pool when they come back home. You know, that person lost everything. Their house got devastated, destroyed and everything, but a freaking pirate ship's in their pool in the backyard and there's like a big treasure in it, and it's like, hey man, you ain't got to worry about nothing, you got all this gold, you know, you're gonna be able to pay for it all. That's good karma. So when something shitty happens and you've done all that you can, something like that happens, I think that's really cool. I'm always living in a fantasy world for something like that, but you never know. We hear stories like that all the time. Something odd like that happens. Yeah, that would be awesome. Me and my luck, instead of a prehistoric, or not prehistoric, but instead of like a ancient pirate ship or something there like that being in my backyard, probably be like a damn prehistoric pterodactyl that's still alive just took a shit on my car. That's my luck. But hey, it is what it is. Try to put black powder in the cannon that shoots a damn squid out. Octopus flying through the air. They had video of a bunch of people looting a store out there in Florida. I think it'd be funny if like a big whale or something there got caught up in the hurricane and the whale lands on the middle of the people trying to loot the store. I mean, I know it's too late for that now, but I just think that would be funny. You know, I have no problem. Yeah, Sharknado, yeah. I have no problem with people stealing food during a time like that. Something, hell, even a friggin' SUV. We know how expensive those things are, but let's say they're stealing an SUV just so they can leave. I think it would be cool if they stole an SUV just so they could leave, but they left a note, you know, saying, hey, we'll work out payment later or something like that. I mean, it's shitty that they stole it, but they did it to rescue their family. They couldn't afford a vehicle, something like that. But A damn pair of shoes? I mean, come on.
Frameshift drive charging.
I've got some pretty friggin' sweet shoes. And once again, I pulled something from thin air. But I didn't have to go steal them. That's pretty crappy. I mean, don't steal something there that's a status item that says, oh, hey, I got money. Well, you obviously ain't got no damn money if you're stealing a pair of shoes. That's pretty sorry. If you can't afford to buy your Nikes, then you're not going to be any cooler whenever you say, hey, look, man, I got a pair of the new Jordans. I don't care. Yeah, it's exactly what it is. Shitty people.
Frameshift drive charging.
I love my shoes, man. I wish they were. I hate white bottom shoes. This was all that was available at the time. But if you go to the web page, you can actually design your own Huaraches, and I wished I had done that. 'Cause I had a pimp setup going on, man. It had black bottoms, and they were red with black insoles, and red and black. That's my two favorite colors. And so yeah.
Fuel scooping.
Shit. Falling asleep. Still traveling. I'm doing good. Hey, wait a minute. We forgot. I forgot. I gotta land, man.
Charging.
Holy shit, it's 11. Yeah, I've got to land. I've got to get in bed. Gotta get up early in the morning. I got awful pop taste in my mouth too right now. When your saliva travels down the stem whenever you're biting on it, and then you take that last puff and you get a puff of burnt ash with saliva that comes back on, lands on your tongue, you feel like gagging. That was me about 30 minutes ago. I was like, damn, I'm live on camera. I can't believe this is happening. Tastes like shit. I'm just gonna have to swallow it. Go on. True story though. A pair of flip-flops. There you go. I wished you didn't say anything about flip-flops, but I will tell you this, man. I hate flip-flops. I've always hated them. And the truth be told, there's no reason for me to hate them. It's just that when I was a kid, it's always some kind of story when you're a kid and something happens and makes you hate things. But I stubbed my toe really bad. My parents had just built a deck, and I had on these flip-flops, and I loved flip-flops when I was a kid. Well, I'm running, right, and it was them foam flip-flops, and they friggin' broke, and so the heel part of my foot, which is like that part, or not the heel, but the part behind, right behind the big toe, let's say that's the big toe, a big splinter from the brand new wooden deck that he put on went like halfway into my foot. Ever since then, that was the last time I've ever had a pair of flip-flops on my feet. So, what are we doing here? We got a planet to... Hell no. We're gonna keep on traveling. So the game is being mean to me right now. I'm trying to quit. I'm trying to land on a planet so I can be cool. The game says, no, you must keep traveling. I think it would have been cooler instead of just swallowing that nasty shit that I just took me another swig of the gym. At least it wouldn't have tasted as nasty. Now this one's got 5 too, so I doubt that it's got something to land on, but I hope it does. Ah, yes, it does, it does, it does. Alright. Got 3 viewers, one of them I'm sure is me, unless I closed out the window, I don't know. So how do you land? Alright. You land by being at maximum throttle, zeroing the planet up into the center, and never ever slowing down. Everything will take place automatically. I promise you, you will come to an abrupt stop. Don't worry about anything. Of course, I'm lying really badly. You do that, and I promise you, you're not going to be happy with me. So, how do you do it? Well, you don't do it like I'm about to do it, because I'm fixing to fly right by the damn thing at warp speed, but also at the same time, we're going to try to center it up, just like I told you. See, you can't even do it if you try. Sometimes you will get lucky. It will damage your hull because you are traveling way too fast. And see, right now it's like I'm in slow motion. But we're just zeroing it back up. That's all we're doing. Alright. Now the correct way. Did that on purpose just so I could attempt to show everybody. You gotta sneak up on it. If it hears you coming, man, it jumps out of the way. You seen what happened right there. I didn't sneak up on it, so it jumped out of the way. Every now and then you'll get a planet that's brave and it won't jump out of the way, and it will kick your ass. Now on to the proper way. We're going in on the back side because it's not sunny, but we're going to try to land on the side that has the sun. See how that kind of looks like an eclipse, how we're flying in right there? This is how I always go in on almost all my planets anyway, so nothing different. It's all still the same. I did not look at this planet's contents to see if it has any good stuff on it or not. We can pray that it has arsenic because I'm always in need of more arsenic. Alright. When that little thing gets down to the 0, we change our course. See, we're getting really close. Now we change our course. And what do we do? Well, we go right about right here. We're now approaching the top of the planet. Space rats. Yeah, well, sorta. Something like space rats. I use them in the frame shift drive for the engineers so they can get me a better range. Now I'm just looking for a happy spot to land on. Alright, this looks good. I'll land over here toward all it. I've been landing on some really hilly spots here lately. I like these craters. Dude, you know I always land where there's some hills. I got a knack for doing that. I try to avoid them, but I always get some hills. Once we break atmosphere, I'm pretty sure we're going to see some hills and mountain ranges and all kind of crazy shit. See, we're still out here in the cloud land, but we're coming in. We're about to break into it. Let's speed up and let it happen. Daddy want to land on this crater, but we're going to overshoot this, I think. Oh, no, we're going to land right in the middle of it. Sweet. I cheated by putting the landing gear down. It kind of made it a little bit faster. I'm so sleepy right now. I seen myself up in it. I was like, who's that ugly bastard watching my channel? I thought I could see my viewers. That's me. This one was not explored, so this will be my own personal planet later. Yeah, we're coming down. Trying to land on the Fudge Mountain. Wow. The geographical view of this place looks like shiznit, which means bad. Oh shit, we're gonna bounce. Yep, that was a mistake. It's been a few days since we last landed. Please forgive me. I tell you, looking out the window, this looks level as shit, but looking at the little radar thing, it's like, nope, it's not. Oh, there was a good spot. So, are you gonna be able to make it all the way back tonight for yours? I can't believe I'm not getting a blue circle. So you always try to get me to land on a hill. And I don't even have to try to land on a hill. It's always... Oh yeah, you said 20,000 light years. Hell yeah, you ain't doing that tonight. Alright, we're finally finding a good place to put down. Alright, got some fuel in this one. Time to do a little bit of a touring route. We're gonna check and see what kind of stuff we can expect here first. Shit. After we crash into Earth. Germanium is one, and that I don't know how the hell you pronounce that. That one with the YTT, that is another one. Both of those are needed. Wow, my ship is bigger than I thought. Alright, we're getting a ping over this way, so... Oh shit, that's the ship. Not that way. Come on, hush, get out of the way. Alright, just testing out the gravity. Gravity is not as low as it has been in other places, but still not high. Still very low. We are coming upon our object here shortly. Still looking. Alright, moving in on it. See that little patch on the radar? It's getting more narrow. That's how you notice that you're there, or close to being there. It's coming up. There it is. Find a spot that's just loaded with a bunch of stuff. That one's decent. Not Nothing to complain about there. Sulfur can be used to make gas for the SRV. Oh, there's one of the ones that we needed. Nice. Come on, let's pick it up, damn it. Looky there, see? Something new. So I may be ending the broadcast just to gather up a few more things. I do that while I'm off camera because sometimes I make some pretty bad mistakes while I'm out here. And usually somebody requests to see something stupid, so stupid thing will be the usual backflip that I always do. So here we go. And around and down. Smooth. There you go. The inventor of the X Games for the SRV. It. I've got the backflip down, no problem. I haven't tried the front flip yet, though. And you can scan these things too. Sometimes it gives you information, sometimes it does not. Chromium always sounds nice just because it says chrome. It's just something super common. See, and sulfur is even more common. It's basically space poop. Tin. I like that. I'm pretty sure I already had some. And now we're not pinging anything in that. Oh, there's something pinging up over there. That's probably my ship. So we'll ignore it and go over to this one. Yeah, I'm almost certain that's my ship. That's my ship. So we head back to the ship, we board up, and we call it a night. Oh, there's a little bit of a signal over here. It's going away. This is actually the fastest way to travel. If you'll just go high, build up a bunch of speed. Just rinse and repeat. And hope that you don't hit something like I just did, but everything's still good. And you want to avoid doing that. Playing that eerie space music in the background kind of makes me wonder if there's like aliens here. I think it'd be awesome if it was. Oh, we're attempting it. We pulled it off. We did 1.5 and stabilized it. That's the front flip completed. A little sloppy, but we did both the back flip and the front flip. So we'll be boarding the ship and calling it a night, And as always, everybody tunes in as soon as I'm ready to cut the broadcast out. So, if you guys want to see me broadcast, I promise you it's nothing special. But if you want to see it, just go ahead and subscribe, click the bell, and you'll get notified the very second that I go online and start streaming. Always something stupid guaranteed, and plenty of oddball shit to talk about. So feel free to like, subscribe, feel free to hate, not subscribe, either way. Thanks for coming out, thanks for watching, and as always, have a good day, Commanders. I'm out.